What are your hopes for 2026 and beyond?
So thanks, Zach. So my hopes for 2026 and beyond are that we really build on the work which hopefully we started with the club in terms of greater engagement of members, which is what tonight's all about, to try and get the feedback. We've got some wonderful members, they're so dedicated in terms of the volunteer support, and we really want to hear what they've got to say and what they think about the club to try and take us forward. We've got our AGM coming up in April, and really once we get beyond that we need to start thinking about our anniversary, which is our 40-year anniversary, which is about 18 months or so away. So that's where we're headed. So welcome everybody to this evening's Open Members Evening. Great to see so many of you here. Believe it or not, you're actually now in one of our committee meetings. Our committee meeting started just after 6:30 and it's still going on. You're in a committee meeting, who'd have thought it? Hey, this part of the committee meeting is all about ideas, generation, feedback from you guys, engagement, number one. And the second thing that we're hoping this evening as a committee is that maybe within the room here, there might even be one or two people who say, do you know what? That idea that came up on our table about setting up a new table tennis team, I could help with that, because I used to play loads of table tennis, and I really good, it'd be a brilliant idea. So this is just to start us off as a general AA question. The question on here says, you're going to be given 10 minutes to think about this and write down some answers, your own ideas, discuss it, doesn't matter how crazy, what your thoughts are. So this is about almost athletes, to start us off. What do you enjoy? What would you change? What would you enjoy? What would you enjoy? What would you change? Specific on something we're wrestling with a bit, which is Couch to 5K. How can we make that best work? As I say, it's in the plan for this year to do it. We talked about it a long time, so the thoughts on that? How should we develop our club approach to sustainability? You've got 10 minutes. Okay, so we saw this bench and it had an inscription on it, and the inscription said, for those who will not run with us anymore, you will always be running amongst us. We thought it was really nice. It's a memorial bench. There were no names on it, no plaques and things, because we thought, well, you know, we're amongst clubs and all the rest of it. We all know people within the community who passed on, the rest of it, my running friend, all those sorts of things. And we thought maybe one day, maybe that's something that the club might want to consider with its funds. And so we brought that to the committee not so long ago, and that's a discussion or a conundrum.
Not all of them.
If you care to have a look, you're very welcome. It lives at my... Question now is, where would you like the Christmas party to be?
Question. Have you enjoyed coming tonight, and what do you feel are the benefits of holding a night like this?
So nights like tonight give members an opportunity to give back, really. So for me, that's what this was all about. But also, there's members here that have valuable impact. Like, there's things that the club needs to improve on in places, and places where we're doing fantastically, and we can do that even more. So I think tonight is really an opportunity for me to give back, and it's nice to see that the committee is so committed to feedback.
Great, thank you. And have you enjoyed tonight?
Yes, I've really enjoyed tonight and being able to give feedback. There was a few things I wanted to share, which I've written on post-it notes, but also it's really good in the groups discussing together as well.
Great, thank you very much.
Tonight was brilliant. Probably overdue, if I might say so. The number of ideas that was just buzzing around the room, probably more than the committee can read, to be honest. But hopefully there's some wonderful takeaways there that you can look at, embrace. Obviously some are sort of more short term and others are more longer term. But I think there's content there that should keep you entertained as a committee.
We were here this evening asking questions, and I think some of it, you've already got it right. There's not much that you need to improve on. I think it's excellent.
This evening, have you really enjoyed it, and what's your kind of take-home message for tonight?
So yes, absolutely enjoyed it. It's great to meet people in a social environment. You don't always recognise people when they're not in their running gear, so it's really nice to catch up with people on the social aspect. And again, the complete mix of ages as well, and just chatting with people who maybe wouldn't ordinarily talk to on a club night. Really great. I think we should do it again.
Great, thank you. Hi Dave, thanks again for joining us.
Thanks,
So
Al.
the evening's been a success. How do you feel about it? How do you feel it's gone?
I feel exhausted, Zach. I think it's been an exhausting evening in a good way. We're 2 hours in now, and we've had a really, I think it's surpassed my expectations, to be honest. We weren't quite sure how many people would turn out, but the evening's been fantastic. We've had, well, I think about 40 people, including our committee, who again have been great in terms of the support tonight, and just the buzz in the room, the ideas. And I would urge any club that is thinking of doing this and maybe is a bit nervous about even thinking about doing it, is give it a go, because it's just great to hear your members giving you that feedback about what they're looking for and what's important to them. Definitely. Been a good night. Been
Thank
really
you very
good.
much.